Oh, nice. I got paid more last year than I have any other year that I've been alive. Wow. No, it's really got me thinking. I'm gonna get rid of 8% of my stuff. I get rid of that. I don't need that. Definitely don't need these. I'm just gonna get rid of 8%. See how dumb that is? Do you see? For those of you who don't know, Activision laid off 8% of their staff last week after announcing they made record profits. So, that's a thing. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Max24, and it's Tuesday, and it's time for another Tuesday Talks. Before we get into that, please, as always, do remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that fun stuff. Click that bell notification icon to stay notified when I upload. And with that, let's talk about Activision. So, yeah, as I said, they laid off 8% of their staff last week. 8%. That's roughly 800 people. And this is after they announced that they made like $7.62 billion or something, Just that happened. They made $7.62 billion. So let's just get rid of 8% of the staff. Yeah. So most of the layoffs that hit Activision Blizzard were from the publishing and the esports divisions. All right. Arguably, publishing is one of the biggest divisions that game companies need, to get their game out there and to publish it and to show it out to people. Esports, it's a growing industry, very fast growing. There's so much money in it. And so to pull team members off of that is just, I don't understand why you do that. I don't understand this whole layoff thing in the first place, all right? 800 people lost their jobs after you made record profits because of what? Because you wanted to restructure your company? What are you restructuring, all right? Activision Blizzard, you guys had a good thing going, all right? Well, Activision side, not so much. But the Blizzard side had a good thing going, all right? They had the top tier games, Overwatch, Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, Here's the Storm. They were household names, that company. And what'd you do to them? You make them make a mobile game of their most beloved franchise? And Blizzard hasn't released a new game since 2016. Overwatch came out in 2016. All right? 2016. That doesn't even talk about how Diablo 3 came out in 2012. 2012. All right? StarCraft 2 came out in 2010. StarCraft 2 hasn't gotten crap since 2010. And Diablo hasn't gotten crap since 2012, except for Diablo Immortal that you guys are making. But that's a whole topic altogether, that Diablo Immortal train wreck. So, what are you restructuring, all right? You guys should be making games. Focus on making games. Apparently they're laying off the publishing division because they don't have much to publish this year. That's your own damn fault, all right? And that's a lie. You've got World of Warcraft Classic. That's definitely not going to need any publishing or ads or publicity. No, definitely not, Oh, we're releasing the much beloved feature that people have been asking for, WoW Classic servers, but it doesn't need publishing. And then Warcraft 3 Reforged, why do you need to publish that? All right, it's an old game. You don't need to publish that, It's like marking them up for failure. And then esports, the esports division, they helped make your games survive this long, all right? StarCraft 2, the only reason a 2010 game has survived this long is because of your esports division, because the esports scene for StarCraft is huge. It is huge. Same with Overwatch and Hearthstone. The only reason they've survived this long is because of the esports, but you're laying off those people. All right, those people help make your games a household name. All right, most people know what Hearthstone is. People have it on their phones and crap, right? Everyone's playing freaking Hearthstone, or at least have played it for once. Overwatch, everybody has heard of Overwatch, right? There's no way you can avoid the word Overwatch. And you know who did that for you guys? That was the esports team, the esports group. They did that for you. A games as a service, the way every single Blizzard game is set up, games as a service, is only working because the esports is so strong. When you guys pulled the esports off of Heroes of the Storm, I still don't understand why you guys did that. That was a really dumb decision, but that's in the past. I'm over it. But when you pulled the esports team off of that, Heroes of the Storm's gonna die. All right, that's the death right there. You've given the seal of death. I mean, yes, there's offshoot esports, but still, you pulling the official support off, is this kiss of death. Just like Overwatch, if you did that, that'd be gone, right? The only reason Overwatch has survived this long is because of the esports. The only reason Hearthstone has survived this long is because of the esports. All right, the community hates you guys. Overwatch is hated on by the community because you guys don't listen to them. Hearthstone, they're still pissed off by you guys implementing broken cards, but the game still lives on. And that's because of the esports team. But you have just laid off a mass portion of that team, the team that helps you survive as a game company. You just laid them off. Now tell me, does that make any sense? And this is after $7.62 billion in profits, record profits for Activision Blizzard. But you still lay them off. Apparently this is because you guys are restructuring, but what are you restructuring? What? You guys wouldn't be in this position if you weren't being shit. If you weren't making bad decisions, you wouldn't need to restructure anything. Because of your Diablo Immortal and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 not having a single player, this is your fault. Alright? If you guys didn't make dumb decisions, you wouldn't have to restructure. If you guys actually stuck with your gut and did what you used to do, if Blizzard continued being Blizzard from years ago, if Activision continued making quality single-player campaigns, maybe even spacing out Call of Duty a little bit, you wouldn't need to frickin' lay off 800 people. I mean, you don't even really need to do that now, but you wouldn't need to restructure. You don't even really need to do that now again, because you made $7.62 billion. Right now, this could be partially because Destiny was taken from you guys, oh boo-hoo, but Destiny 2 was literally Destiny 1, alright? Anybody who's a Destiny 2 fan, I'm sorry, but that's just what it was. So, you guys didn't put enough heart and soul into that game. This is your own damn fault. Why are you taking it out on the employees? All right, this is the execs. And then, oh my god, that reminds me. You guys gave like $15 million to your new CFO. You can afford to give your CFO $15 million. But you can't afford to keep on 800 people after you have $7.62 billion in your bank account. Nobody even needs $7.62 billion, all right? But I don't even know with you guys, all right? I love Blizzard. I do. I really do. And it pains me to see them in this position. The Activision is showing. Alright? I missed the old Blizzard where they didn't make dumb decisions. They didn't lay off their employees. The big studios that are affected are Blizzard and Activision Publishing. Those are the most affected, and there's also King's affected. Those are the Candy Crush guys, so we don't really care about them. But Activision, I just don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say that hasn't been said, alright? There was no reason to lay off these 800 people. Esports, there's a reason your games as a service has survived this long. It's because of the esports. Because esports is huge, and you guys are making it huge. There's a reason your games have survived. Publishing, you have games to publish, and you could have more games to publish, right? Your fan favorite series haven't come out since 2010, 2012, and 2016, all right? You could definitely made a sequel by now. You should have a sequel ready. You should have a StarCraft 3 ready. You should have a frickin' Diablo 4 ready. You should even have an Overwatch 2 ready if you wanted. And, oh god, don't even get me started. You could definitely have a Warcraft 4 out. Warcraft 3 came out in 2002. Yeah, I know, World of Warcraft, you know. But World of Warcraft in 2005. You could have a World of Warcraft 2. I know you got the expansions and stuff, but that engine's getting dated. You could have updated it by now. You could have games coming out this year. I don't know why you don't. And now you're taking it on your employees. Again, I can't stress this enough, after you've made $7.62 billion, all right? People can tell me that, hey, well, you know, they don't you can focus on that. They could have had games coming out, but they don't have games coming out. They just have 2 games coming out, World of Warcraft Classic and Warcraft 3. Unfortunately, they're probably going to have a Call of Duty coming out. But you can tell them they could have had games out, but that's not going to change the fact that they don't. So, like, they're still going to lay off the people because, you know, they're not doing anything. But I could come back and say $7.62 billion. 7.62. Record profits. You could have kept the people on. Even if they don't have much to publish, you could have kept them on. Alright? Alright? You don't need to cut costs. You don't need to cut costs. You guys are making billions of dollars. You don't need to cut costs. Alright? And You have 3 games confirmed that you could be publishing. Call of Duty. There's definitely a Call of Duty this year. Warcraft 3 Reforged and WoW Classic. You could publish those. And esports, you guys pulling people off esports and pulling Here's the Storm out of esports, it's just giving you're having no faith in esports. But esports is a huge growing industry and it's just gonna get bigger. So you guys pulling most of your staff out of it is a dumb move, and you're gonna pay the price. That's all I gotta say on this topic. I don't know what else I can say that hasn't been said. I mean, I'm a little late to this, but that's fine. I really had to get my thoughts out. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, as always, do remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. And with that, hope to see you in the next video.